Now we are finally officially in the week of the Road to Elimination. This is the last up that we have, and today we are going to discuss my predictions and my thoughts overview over this entire card for Elimination Chamber. So if you like more content like this, like and subscribe because we have way more wrestling content on the way, and I hope you all will enjoy. So let's get into these predictions. Finn Balor, Damian Priest versus New Catch Republic, that is Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate for the Undisputed Tag Team titles. And the reason why I say this is predictable is because they're possibly setting up Miz and R-Truth to face them at WrestleMania. That's how their story looks like to go. Even though I really want New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate to beat them because I want to see them as champs. I love them so much. But I don't think that's going to happen. But I know you have very excellent, great talents that will deliver a phenomenal match in the ring. So I'm telling you, keep your eyes on that match because it's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see it. But overall, I think that Judgment Day, Damian Priest and Finn Balor will walk out as your Undisputed Tag Team Champion. Now we get into another Judgment Day with Rhea Ripley, and she's facing Nia Jax. And this matchup is so great because not even just a whole long story they've been telling. Rhea Ripley is just so over, even as she's a heel. The fans love her. They love Rhea Ripley. So it's so great to have a heel that no one likes like Nia Jax, to have Rhea Ripley look like the face, look like the hero even though she's a heel. So it works out so well. And we know Rhea Ripley is just so good in the ring. She's very great. I'm just wondering how these two are going to mesh because we never had this one-on-one between Rhea and Nia. And I think they're probably going to build to the finisher being like maybe a top rope or big giant riptide from somewhere. But overall, we all know we have Mommy Rhea Ripley retaining her championship. Now we can finally get into the men's Elimination Chamber match. This one is stacked lineup. It has very stacked people. Got Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Logan Paul, LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, and Kevin Owens. And this, what I'm hoping is that they usually do something they didn't do with the men's rumble, is build stories in this. Because you gotta think, we have all these different people and I wonder what they're gonna do. Like you have Bobby Lashley here, you can bring in Karrion Kross and somehow cost him the match and build up their story. And then, you have Randy Orton. What is he doing for WrestleMania? Is he gonna still continue with the bloodline? He might even just face Solo at WrestleMania. But overall, with everybody in here, I think it's gonna be a great match. You have a lot of different styles, a lot of different workers and different talents who can do different things. So I'm very interested to see how they all can work together in the chamber match. The one man I haven't talked about at all, who is the most obvious and likely person who's going to win it, and that is Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has upped his game ever since seeing with CM Punk. He's been upping it. Promos with Cody, Punk, Sammy, he does all his backstage in promos and everything. This man has put on one of the most best work he has ever done in his entire career, and it's been doing absolutely amazing. And we all know it's pretty obvious that he's gonna go back to Seth Rollins, face him at WrestleMania, and possibly win it. So he's the most obvious likely person because no one else is building and pushing Drew as the person to do it. So I have Drew McIntyre winning the men's Elimination Chamber match. We have the females Elimination Chamber match, and just like the men's, this is pretty obvious who's gonna win it. So the reason why this Elimination Chamber match is so obvious is because they've been pushing down our throats for the longest time with Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, especially ever since Becky lost to Nia Jax. They've been pushing this match so much. Even with the press conference, putting Becky and Rhea together, they've been pushing this for Becky versus Rhea at Mania. So it's the most likely option. But overall, outside of Becky versus Rhea, you also have somebody else who, even though I would love to see face Rhea at WrestleMania, which is Liv Morgan, I don't see it happen. I don't see Liv winning the chamber. But interesting to see what are they going to do between Becky and Liv, because those are two people who really have a genuine story with Rhea that they want to go back, especially Liv with her revenge tour, Becky wanting to prove that she can beat Rhea and she's better than her. So it's very interesting how they're going to play out those two stories, because honestly both women kind of do need to go at Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. So it's kind of interesting to see what are they going to do, what are they going to build for this story. Now we get to Miss the EST Bianca Belair. It's that she doesn't really have a story, but I think what they're doing, so I think they want them both to win, but there's a perfect, good, high profile money feud that they could do, which is Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton. It's right there. They've already been hinting at it already. That would be great for Bianca, for that type of feud, just to get her on WrestleMania and have a great feud. I think both of their styles would clash very well. Plus, given that Tiffany, given that major moment already coming onto the main roster, and giving her a high profile feud like Bianca Belair, especially at the biggest WrestleMania, that you can tell she would be pushed to the moon, and it would be so great for Miss Tiffany Stratton. That's just my guess, but that's how I see it going for Bianca Belair and Tiffany Stratton. And then the person I gotta say is Tiffany Stratton. I am so happy for her. She's been killing it in NXT, all the way from the women's breakout tournament to becoming NXT champion, having banger matches with Becky Lynch, now being on the main roster, and in her first year already going to Elimination Chamber. I am so happy for Tiffany Stratton, and I know she's so great in the ring, even though doing it for a couple years. So I can't wait to see what Tiffany Stratton will do in the Elimination Chamber. I'm so excited and interested to see what she will do. But overall, it just seems this woman's been the biggest push, the most obvious push for months and months and months, which is Becky Lynch. We all know Becky Lynch is the winner. It's been so obvious and just shoved down our throats. Like, if you don't pick Becky, you're just lying to yourself at this point. Even though I would love to see Liv face Rhea at WrestleMania, I just don't see it happening. So I'm choosing Becky Lynch to be your Women's Elimination Chamber winner and go face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. Now, the one thing I left off at the last, which is no match, but is a Grayson Waller effect segment, and the way with Cody Rhodes and your World Heavyweight Champion Seth frickin' Rollins. It's obviously just going to tease and probably finally announce the tag team match at WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins vs. The Rock, and Roman Reigns. Probably the night one main event. Even though Bayley Io deserves night one main event, I'm still sticking to it. I don't care, they deserve it more. That's possibly going to be announced there. That's the only thing that makes sense at this point, because I'm surprised they've even let all four of them do double duty, at least three of them do double duty at WrestleMania. But that's what it seems likely, that this is the path that we're going for this segment, because you need them on the card because they're not having matches. So that's just the most obvious thing they're gonna go, is build towards this bloodline story of The Rock, Roman versus Cody and Seth. Eventually we finally get the match announced and finally get more answers, but not give us everything, just get more answers building towards the story to make us more intrigued and interested in this. So overall, I'm excited for Elimination Chamber. I'm interested to see where we're going to be going, what stories will be told, the potential winners. Overall, I'm excited. I will see how it goes. Hopefully I can wake up for it so I don't get spoiled all over YouTube and Twitter. We'll just have to wait and see. So comment down below. Let me know, what is your guys' predictions for Elimination Chamber? What is your favorite match that you're looking forward to? What do you think will happen? And overall, all the matches at the Elimination Chamber. But hit that like and subscribe button. We're just going to have to wait and see what Elimination Chamber has in store for us this Saturday, because I'm excited for it. I'm interested. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens at the Elimination Chamber. So I will see you all next time, and you all can go shoo, go back, go.